welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Here where we need ya. Here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. What's going on, y'all? Let me just stretch. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So I real quick side note. I bought a 3D printer, right? Because I have like these ideas that I want to like actually bring out into the real world. So I unboxed it and I got the size of it. And so I'm thinking I need to get like a rack for it. So and like I put it on wheels. So I'm ordering that stuff. So right now I'm trying to get the things around it. Now that it's like here and I can see it, I'm gonna get like the stuff kind of around it. So I probably won't be printing or anything, but I'll probably watch a bunch of videos so I can get ready for the printing. So neither here nor there. And that's why I have these things called untilit.works. It's mostly, again, for myself, because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. So I set aside time to do these ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time where I can just focus on getting things that I've been meaning to get done. So a cipher consists of sessions, and there's 2 sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress, whether it be like measuring things and ordering stuff and looking up reviews for your new 3D printer. Or, maybe you're working on a project, cleaning up something, you know what I'm saying, doing some coding stuff. That's what I'm normally doing. That's what I'd normally be doing. But yeah, the whole point is like you're focused for 45 minutes. And then around 15 minutes after the hour, I'll pop up here to say, hey, it's time to take a break. Get up, walk around, drink some water, or watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Either way, don't let your mind think about the thing you were just focusing on for so long. Now, if you ever come to this site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why the notice they're saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is a button to open closed caption. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click open closed caption, a space will open up, and hopefully the words that I'm saying are transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Then there's 2 buttons. They're broken. Don't worry about them. In the next version of the site, I'll get this worked out. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session starts. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, join the room. Link will get you there. Cool. So that is the break session. The work session will look something like this. Start screen share, yes. So yeah, so I'm working on a bunch of stuff. So I'm kind of going through different videos for this 3D printer to kind of see if there's anything else while I'm placing this order that I may need. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. So I think I might have gotten almost everything. So hopefully, yeah. I'm looking through stands. So I think the stand that I want won't come until like later this week. So we'll see. I'm looking for other stuff. Neither nor there. This is what the work session will look like. Over in the upper right-hand corner, you can see we have a bunch of choices there. If you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, there's an audio player if you want to listen to some tunes. Towards the center here, we have the to-do section. Where it says add a task, you type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list. To edit the task, you click the text, and you can edit it. If you want to delete it, click the X button. If you want to mark it done, click the checkbox, and then that will send it to the done section to where if you click done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. Now, when everything's all over and you want to, call it a day, if you click this Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet with a list of the things you got complete with like check marks next to them. So for me, it's kind of like a good way of like feeling good going to the week, knowing I got some stuff done. Over in the right-hand column, we have the countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. Now view tutorials. If you don't have a thing that you've been meaning to work on, but you still kind of want to find productive, and you've heard that web development seems pretty cool, but you don't know where to start. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've been told from people who've taken it and from what I've seen from the curriculum, I think if you complete those two programs, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development, and then you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. Now, if you're already into web development, I have 3 tutorials there that link to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are to like look over tutorials. And so I think they're pretty cool. So one tutorial is you follow the tutorial and you end up with this application where there's an input and a button. You put in your home phone number in the input box, hit call button, and your real world phone will ring. And you'll be able to have a conversation between the phone and the browser. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number from your real world phone. You're able to call that virtual number that is tied to that application that you created following the tutorial, and you'll be able to answer that call and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log in to a they kind of like log into this application, not really, but kind of, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So those are there. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And so Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on the project that you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people into. And the hope is that collectively you'll be able to find the solution or maybe the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click view, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. Check out the profile to see if you'd like to request to join. Then there's a filter list by different keywords. So if there's something specific you're looking for, maybe it's there, and you can be able to narrow down to that. All right. Now, if you click Create a Hako, it will present you with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit Create. It will generate a unique URL, and they can copy and click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it will look similar to this. You got the title at the top. Over in the right hand, you can leave if you like. You can open the menu for more options. We got a text chat here on the right. On the left is another countdown timer, kind of when the next break session happens again. You can copy the URL. You can click to share to Twitter again. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting you to join your room. And so they'll show up under the admin controls under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they're logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether you like to approve them or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, well, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because the point of the Hako is for you to get help or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to show everyone else what you're seeing, you can provide the context that will allow folks to give you the help or the feedback that you're looking for. All right. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, we have a text chat, like I mentioned. You put your message here in the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along, because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite available. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, if you enable text to speech, messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. So that way you can still follow along with what's happening. And I think that's pretty much that's it. You can again check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And cool. So I got some stuff I need to order. Well, I got some shelves to review and then narrow down to the ones I want. I might check, YouTube to see if there's any reviews for these things, and so I can make my decision, because I would like to get it as soon as possible, but there could be a really cool one that won't come until next week. So I'm gonna do some reviews. So while I work on all that, I hope you're making some progress on the thing that you want to work on. And yeah, so till then, I'm gonna send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is an artist, or the mouse. There we go. There's an artist that goes by the name of A Butta. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity, and I'm hoping I have this stuff ordered. Thanks again. Y'all be easy, and peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody says yeah. We spread love like yeah. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to.